The man replacing Rex Tillerson as a US Secretary of State is CIA Director Mike Pompeo. Why him?
Well, it's a good question. And it's certainly not because of Mike Pompeo's foreign policy experience. We heard just then, talking about Rex Tillerson, that he didn't come with a lot of foreign policy experience either. But at least he had experience of working outside of the United States, of dealing with foreign leaders in his capacity as a CEO of ExxonMobil. Mike Pompeo has none of that experience at all. He served for 5 years as a captain in the army. He qualified as a lawyer, worked as a lawyer, and then became a politician. Briefly also was a businessman. He served on the Intelligence Committee of the House of Representatives. But, other than that, his foreign policy experience is zero. What is important, though, I think, and explains so much about this appointment, is that Donald Trump says he gets on with him. He feels that the two men gel. Whereas about Tillerson, he said that, they got along okay, but he had a different mindset, a different way of doing things. And Donald Trump just couldn't work with him. That seems to be the impression he's trying to create now. Pompeo is a different kettle of fish altogether. He's an unquestioned loyalist to Donald Trump and sees eye to eye with him on a number of issues, both domestic and foreign. North Korea, for instance, he's very militant. Quite happy to talk about regime change. Iran, he wants to tear up the treaty, just like Donald Trump and unlike Rex Tillerson.
So his agenda's going to be pretty full then. He's really going to have his work cut out, notably, as you mentioned, then with North Korea.
Well, virtually everywhere. And the question that comes to mind, I suppose, first of all, is that, North Korea is going to be top of the agenda. Donald Trump has made it clear that one of the reasons he wants him there is because he needs a man who's going to see eye to eye with him on the North Korean talks, and he wants him in place as soon as possible so that they can get themselves prepared for that. But does Donald Trump really, at the same time, want the deal with Iran to be thrown up in the air as well? Because that's a question that a lot of people are going to be asking now. The two people, Donald Trump, the president, and the Secretary of State, both determined to pull the rug from under that deal. Does he really want to be facing two nuclear challenges at exactly the same time? It seems almost unthinkable, but that seems to be the direction in which the United States is moving at the moment. There are a whole raft of other issues. Well, trade talks are going to be getting underway. Trade war, a real possibility again now. And this, and remember we just heard this as well, this at a time when the State Department has been hemorrhaging diplomats. There just isn't the experience there to give him the prop that he needs as an inexperienced Secretary of State at this critical time.
All right, thank you very much for your analysis, Rob.